So definitely.
Hello, it's Karate Mask. The topic of the video is about high-speed Jodantsuki. When you're in Kumite, it's easy to be countered by your opponent, or you want to attack but your opponent senses your movements, and you cannot attack. When you're doing Kumite, you're bound to have such problems. I'm going to show you how to do a high-speed Jodantsuki technique to solve that problem. First, a brief explanation of the high-speed Jodantsuki. By eliminating the preliminary movements of the punch, the opponent is less likely to notice. This greatly reduces the risk of the counter the opponent. It's also a technique that brings the distance between you and your opponent at the instant of the tsuki. With this practice, your tsuki will eliminate unnecessary preliminary movements, and you understand the important essential of what is an attack that does not make the opponent aware of the attack. And even if you don't master it completely, you realize what is important in Kumite from this movement. In conclusion, it's not about punching quickly, but about making the attack without being noticed by the opponent. The key element is to keep your shoulders relaxed. There are a variety of techniques that eliminate preliminary movements, and in this video, I'll explain one of them, the no motion Jodantsuki, and I also give you some important notice on how to do this exercise at the end. So watch for it until the end. Before starting lesson, this channel will be a video to support people who want to start karate or beginners in karate. A proud video to show karate tips and training methods for beginners. And please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it, because this video has the advantage that you will be able to practice and improve efficiently. Then let's get it started. First, the advantages and disadvantages of the technique. Advantages: hard to be noticed by the opponent. You can't shorten the distance between you and your opponent at once. It's difficult to be countered because you attack from a low posture. Disadvantage: even with no motion, there is risk of being countered if the distance and timings are wrong. To be able to perform the technique unconsciously, it must be practiced many times and memorized by the body. Therefore, practice is required for a long period of time. What is wasted movement in karate? Typical examples are elbow and side open, shoulder move. Martial arts always emphasize the importance of not doing this movement. Why it's important to be aware of it? There are many reasons, and one of them is that it emphasizes the importance of suppressing the opponent with a minimum force and movements, eliminating unnecessary actions. This is not surprising, since martial arts were originally created to make it possible to manipulate one's body more efficiently in order to defeat the stronger opponents. If a bear or gorilla use martial arts, they would be in serious trouble. Here is a full-fledged explanation of the technique. Explanation of how to use the lower body. Stepping from the heel, at this time, the knee gradually bends. It's recommended to step in from the heel because it's difficult to bend the knee when stepping with the toes. Next, an explanation of the tsuki. Reach out to your hands before your feet. Imagine your hand is being pulled. If you're conscious of tsuki and tense up your shoulders, the opponent will see your initial movements. Therefore, rather than punching, imagine touching the opponent's face. Relax your knees while extending your hands and twist your hips when your body is about to fall. Turn your hips and return your back foot at the same time, being conscious of keeping your feet in a straight line with your toe and fist. If you don't make a straight line, you won't have enough power, and you easily lose control when you collide with your opponent. If you're conscious of your free hand, your tsuki will be strong. If not, they will be weak. Practice slowly at first, while checking your form. When you get used to the form, practice faster and faster. Don't be too conscious of punching quickly, and don't put too much pressure on your shoulders. Rather than punching quickly, imagine that you're moving your body forward quickly. It's like jumping into opponent's chest. Punch from the bottom up in a low posture. Don't raise your head high. Keep head to head at or below or starting height. Knee relief exercises. Bend your knees slowly, and when you're about to fall, your feet come forward on their own. When we're about to fall down, our front foot comes forward reflexively to prevent it. Let's use this reflex to learn this sensation. When you get used to it, gradually lower your posture and change the degree of your angle. How was it? I would be very happy if this video is of any help to you. This time, the difficulty level was higher, but this technique can be applied to other techniques as well. So there is no problem in learning. This technique helps me a lot too. Attacking with no motion and without being noticed by the opponent is an essential part of all martial arts. In this video, I talk about no motion techniques. But the important thing is to do techniques that are imperceptible to the opponents. Even if you cannot do a perfect no motion technique, if you can mix it with feints and other techniques to create a technique that cannot be detected by your opponents, it will not bother you even if you have to make some preliminary movements. So don't concentrate too much on no motion. Be careful not to be too nervous. It's natural that everyone cannot do it at first. The key is the ability to continue. If you can do this, you will quickly approach the level of black belt. If you think this video is good, please leave a like and comment. It will encourage me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.